My name is Matt Wallace. I'm Managing Director and co-founder of ONOW Myanmar. In the last 10 years, Myanmar has undergone a rapid demographic transition as 3 million people have moved to the cities from the villages. That's like adding a Chicago in a decade. Most of these migrants are young women moving to find work or fleeing conflict or climate change impacts, ending up living in slums or working in dangerous factories or worse, earning little money for long hours. More than 75% of them are unbanked. With so little margin, these women have few prospects for improving their health, education, or livelihood. They're always a health scare or a lost job or a family crisis away from deeper poverty, as recent crises have made clear. But Myanmar has also seen an historic adoption of smartphone technology at all economic levels, including among these women. Technology can be leveraged to help many of these women launch their own businesses, access cheaper startup capital, and begin to climb the economic ladder. Business owners are more resilient than non-business owners. And we found that during crises, business owners are less likely to need an emergency loan and less likely to use that loan for staples like food or medicine. So ONOW provides targeted one-on-one coaching to migrant women who want to launch their own businesses. We provide training in financial and digital literacy so they have a strong foundation from which to engage in the new e-economy, including their own bank account. And then we incubate their business. We help them test their idea. We connect them to cheaper startup capital. And we walk alongside them as they launch their new enterprise, which far exceeds their factory income. ONOW's differentiator is our technology, which acts as a companion to these women on their financial journey. No traditional training can connect women to affordable funds like our digital platform can. And no financial institution can offer our level of personalized business support. We're an incubator with technology capabilities, and that's what will allow us to scale our impact. Now, the numbers of unbanked migrants are huge. In these 4 countries alone, there are 182 million people who are unbanked. And there are more than 10 million female migrants, mostly moving for work. If just 10% of them are entrepreneurial, more than 1 million female migrants could start their own business. We're positioned to serve that market. And we serve it with 2 services: business incubation and digital training. We provide entrepreneurship, startup, and capacity building for business owners. We provide a digital platform with accessible technology for financial inclusion and individualized coaching. So this is one of our startup entrepreneurs who came through our incubator. Her name is Ma Woot Yi Tung. She's from an island on the coast of Myanmar. She moved to Yangon after Cyclone Nargis, a major climate change event. In our incubator, she received her first startup loan, $230 to buy the inventory to start a textile business. She paid that off and took another loan to expand. And here she is showing off her new ATM card from her first bank account. So we've just finished the pilot of these services in Myanmar. And as we expand into new markets and countries, our profitability will increase. On revenues of $240,000 in 2020, to $1.5 million in 2023. So in 2021, we will start the phase of expanding our impact, moving beyond Myanmar to launch our digital platforms into 3 new countries so we can work with these migrants across the region. It'll be a staged expansion. We're looking for $250,000 in grants to fund our expansion first into Cambodia, then into Indonesia and the Philippines during the years 2021 and 2022. That's a $250,000 grant to launch our digital solution into these 3 countries in Southeast Asia. This investment will allow us to increase our revenue and our gross margins by 50%. This positions us to self-fund our future growth. That means eliminating any need for contributed income beyond 2022 as we add additional countries every year through 2027 on our own. This investment allows us to dramatically increase 4 of our KPIs. It's more startups incubated, more bank accounts opened, increased startup capital going to migrants, and increased migrant household income. It's an 18-fold increase over the impact we're achieving right now. And I know it's a lot to take in a short time, so I'm glad to go into more detail in a conversation afterwards. But here's the key. We can do this because of our team. Our team looks like our target user. 2/3 of ONOWers are female. We call ourselves ONOWers. 1/2 of ONOWers are migrants. We've lived this experience of moving from the village to the city alone and looking for work. That's why we're so effective with migrant women. We have shared experience with them. We also happen to love hiring migrants. So I want to focus on one example of this in our team. This is Kakale. She's a migrant who came to our incubation program in 2018. She was looking for income and a chance to grow. So we hired her, and now she's a migrant coaching other migrant business owners. So if you partner with ONOW, you're getting 3,000 new businesses launched by migrant women. For $250,000 grant that we're requesting, every dollar will produce more than $14 of new income flowing into these migrant households annually, allowing them to not only build the resilience to survive a crisis like COVID, but have enough to invest in livelihoods, in education, in healthcare, and in confidence. You'd be joining a great company and our great partner organizations working together on this important problem of helping migrants launch their own businesses. I'd love to talk to you about our track record. There's not a lot of time right now, so please reach out, send me an email. Let's have a conversation. Thanks very much.